thank you for everybody for coming. We have here Marie, the spirit guide. She is a clairvoyant reader, healer, and teacher. For over 20 years, Maria's insightful readings and growth and empowerment workshops have helped people release invalidation, find hope, and create new life directions. She's your presenter today.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming and joining me in this meditation. This is going to be an experiential workshop class, so the only slide that you see is going to be that slide that's right there with my information, my name and my phone number, website. My name is Marie Larotonda, but Larotonda is an Italian name. It's a little difficult for people to remember, so that's why I call myself Marie the Spirit Guide. And I also like calling myself Marie the Spirit Guide because I guide spirits. That's what I do. Spirits in bodies like you and me, and spirits out of bodies like different kinds of entities who are maybe stuck on the astral, or I also communicate with deceased loved ones and help people to basically take their next step, whatever that might be. Or even just to say hello on a spiritual vibration to a spirit can help them move quicker. So in case there's any confusion, this workshop is this workshop is about working on your third eye. Okay, it says third chakra in one of the brochures, but this is actually third eye tune-up. Okay, and for anyone who may not know, who may be really new to metaphysics and spirituality, your third eye is also your sixth chakra. The sixth chakra is your space for clairsentience, which means clear seeing. So during the meditation, we're going to be working not only in the sixth chakra, your third eye, but also in your fifth chakra, which is your throat chakra, and then also in your crown chakra. And you'll understand why I'm also including those other two in the meditation once we start. Let's see, is there anything else I wanted to say? Oh, okay, yes. In addition to having your cell phones quiet, during the meditation, I teach in-body meditation. I also teach out-body meditation, but for this purpose of this workshop, it's going to be an in-body meditation. So I want you to keep your feet on the ground, okay? Please no crossing your ankles, no crossing your knees, no crossing your arms. Your hands should be palms up in your lap. Okay, that's what I call assume the position. That's the position I want you to be in during the entire meditation. And if you feel that urge to start like crossing your legs, that is actually a good cue for you to realize that there are energies within you that are resisting whatever it is that you as a spirit really want to get out of this workshop. Okay, so if you start doing like this, then that to me says, hey, your third chakra, there's something going on there, and you're either protecting yourself or you're guarding yourself or you're saying no. And if you're here, your intention is to be in this workshop. So whenever you find yourself crisscrossing your legs and arms, go, that's a cue. Hey, okay, now I'm going to let go and not resist. And one other thing I do want to talk about is intention, all right? You're here because you want to learn and grow. That's my assumption. So at the beginning of this meditation, silently, I want you just to briefly decide, well, what's my intention for this meditation? What do I want to get out of it? What do I want to learn? What do I want to release? What do I want to experience? Because energy follows intention. I'm sure that everyone here has some idea of that concept. And it's so true, and using your intention when you're meditating is one of the most powerful things that you can do, okay? And I was going to say this at the end of the meditation, but I'll say it now. By everyone here meditating and working on yourself at this workshop, you are also healing the planet. You're healing everyone that you come into contact with, because we're just like little frequency generators and we bounce off of each other. So if you give yourself a healing here, anyone else anywhere else is also going to get a healing. So that means that by whatever you do here, it also affects everyone on the planet. Okay? So just validate that within yourself and start the meditation from a positive, intentional point of view. Okay, I think that's all I wanted to do as a prelude. So we're going to start the meditation by grounding the room, and then from that point on, then we'll go into working directly on ourselves. So, and during the meditation, please don't ask any questions. I will be at my booth afterwards. If you have any questions, you can always ask me then. All right, I'm ready, and I think most of you are too. So go ahead, close your eyes, and assume the position, meaning your feet flat on the ground, no crossing arms, legs, knees, nothing like that. Your hands palms up in your lap. Now go ahead, give yourself a nice deep breath. And then do that 2 more times, giving yourself a nice deep breath. And here's your opportunity to set your intention for this workshop. Okay, and remind yourselves that this meditation is just for you, as well as benefiting others, but it's also a space for you to heal yourself, you to get new information, and new information will bring you peace and wellness in your body. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to what I call ground and own the room. So there are curtains all around this room and behind the stage as well. But the room extends beyond the stage by probably about 30 more feet of room back there. So what we're going to do is we're going to create, using your power, using your creative energy, you're going to create huge, massive golden columns in each of the 4 corners of the room. Okay? These golden columns are going to go at least 10 feet below the ground, and they're going to go at least 10 feet above the ceiling. All right? So if you want to make them suspended, in place, however you want to do it, but just visualize massive golden columns in each of the 4 corners of the room, including behind the stage, so that space will also be involved in this meditation. And next, you're going to visualize those massive golden columns all being connected by, say, like a golden chain, either from the bottoms of them or the tops of them or both. So just see a golden chain going from one column to the next column, to the next column, to the next column, and then back to the original column. And just set your intention that any energy that may be hanging out in this room that is not for your highest and best interests, that just goes right through the floor, and it just goes all the way down into the center of the earth. And Mother Earth will recycle that energy for us. And go ahead and give yourself a nice deep breath. And blow out. And let your shoulders just kind of hang. Let your arms hang down from your shoulders. And let your body just sink more into your chair. Just let those muscles relax. Let your jaw relax. Let your solar plexus relax. Let your eyes relax. Let your forehead relax. And feel the weight of your body as it sits on that chair. and smile to your body. You can smile with your physical or with your spiritual self, but smile to your body and thank it for getting you here. Thank it for participating in this healing space. Now I want you to bring your attention to your root chakra, which is at the base of your spine. We're going to ground ourselves. And the easiest way that I know how to ground myself is I visualize a giant hollowed out tree trunk going from the base of my spine, my root chakra, straight down into the very center of the planet. And when it gets to the center of the planet, the roots spread out and they grip onto the center of the planet. And I always like to ask Mother Earth, or Gaia, to please reach up and intertwine her fingers with my roots so that there's a nice, secure connection between me, my body, and the earth. And this grounding cord also gives you the ability to release energies out of your aura that aren't yours, or your own stuff that you've processed and you're ready to release. So using your intention, create that grounding cord and just start watching your aura releasing energy. You might see it as different colors of energy. You might see it as blobs of black and white. However you see it is fine. Everyone sees slightly differently. Everyone's minds interpret what they see differently. And give yourself a nice deep breath. Breathe in and blow out. Feel the weight of your body on the chair. Drop your shoulders a little bit more. Relax your jaw a little bit more. And smile to yourself. Now bring your attention to your fifth chakra. Actually, the space between your fifth chakra, which is your throat, and your sixth chakra, your third eye. So what happens when our third eye gets blocked up? Sometimes the blockage is below it, and sometimes the blockage can be above it, and also obviously in the third eye, your sixth chakra. So what I want you to do is I want you to bring your attention to the space between your fifth and your sixth chakras. Just notice the space. And now out in front of you, using your psychic ability and your creative energy, create a bubble with a magnet in it. And put that bubble about 3 or 4 feet out in front of you. Good. Now set your intention that any energy between your fifth and your sixth chakra is going to be effortlessly pulled out of that space and go into that bubble magnet. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to try. You don't have to be an effort. Just let the bubble magnet that you created pull the energy out. You might notice a tingling sensation. You might notice a weird, like, oh, I'm being choked sensation. Whatever you notice, just notice it. Don't judge it, just notice it. And allow the energy to move. And now that the bubble magnet is getting bigger and bigger and fuller of that energy, I want you to send that bubble magnet off to the edge of the atmosphere and explode it. Kabang! Have fun exploding those bubble magnets. Have fun releasing that energy. Have fun healing yourself. Okay. Create another bubble magnet out in front of you, 3 to 4 feet or a little bit more. And now allow this bubble magnet to pull out energy that's between your 6th and your 7th chakras. So we're working above the 6th chakra, working above your 3rd eye. So any energy, set your intention, any energy up between your 6th and your 7th chakras is going to go out into that bubble magnet. And this time I want you to just notice if you are seeing any colors. Are you feeling any pressure on your forehead? Are you feeling any pressure on the top of your head? You may or you may not. These are just possibilities. And just for fun, move that bubble magnet to the left. And move it up. Move it all the way down. Move it to the right. And then bring it back to its original position. That was fun. I liked watching that. And now allow that bubble magnet to absorb as much as the energy as it can as it gets bigger and bigger, and then send it off to the edge of the atmosphere and explode it. Kabang! Have fun with it. There's a lot of you who are serious right now. You don't need to be serious, because seriousness is a lower vibration than fun or amusement. So when you explode those bubble magnets, do it with fun. Be like a kid. Kabang. All right. Now bring your attention to the very center of your head, or the space that you see as your 6th chakra and your 3rd eye. I just want you to be in your 3rd eye. And I just want you to notice whatever you notice there. Some people, I'm sure, are saying, I can't see anything, it's black. That's why I'm here at this workshop. Well, that was me. That was me. I've been exactly where you are. But sometimes when you see black, all that means is that there's a ton of energy in there. So what you're going to do, you're going to be in your 3rd eye, and you're going to create a bubble magnet out in front of your 3rd eye. And just let that bubble magnet do its job. Let it pull the energy out. And this time it'll be a little quicker, because your spirit is already like, oh, I think I get what's going on here. Yeah, okay, I can do this. Give yourself permission to let go of anything that's in your 3rd eye, whether it's yours or someone else's, no matter how long it's been there. If it's been there for many, many lifetimes, or if it just came in when you walked through the door. Just let it go. And then send that bubble magnet to the edge of the atmosphere and explode it. Kabang. Now, as you're sitting in your 3rd eye, we're going to kind of play around in this space. And the way we're going to do it is you're going to create a room just for yourself to be your third eye. Make it very simple right now. You can make it as elaborate as you want tomorrow, but for now, just make it very plain and simple. And make sure that you're the only person sitting in this room. It's all for you. If you see anyone else, any other faces, eject them, because they don't have permission to be there. This is for you. This is your space. Now, as you are in your room, I like to visualize a chair. So yes, you can sit in your chair in the center of your head, in your third eye. So sit down in your chair, a nice comfy chair, and out in front of you, I want you just to see your reading screen. Visualize just like a projector screen. Once again, make it nice and simple, plain and simple. This is your reading screen. This is your third eye. This is a tool that you are using to experience your clairvoyance. Now, out on that screen, I'm going to say an image, and I just want you to visualize it. So you're going to visualize it, and then you're going to wipe it off. Visualize a square. Wipe it off. Visualize a circle. Wipe it off. A rectangle. Wipe. A heart. Wipe. A 5-pointed star. Wipe. And if you feel like I'm going too fast, that's your third chakra trying to slow things down. Don't listen to your third chakra on that one, okay? You're working with energy, and energy is instantaneous. So you're sitting in the center of your head, and you're looking at your reading screen. And on your reading screen, create a hexagon, a cross, a half moon. Good. Now we're going to do something to kind of rejuvenate us. What we're going to do is we're going to visualize a big golden sun above your head. This golden sun is full of fresh new life force. You've been clearing a lot of energy very quickly, and you need to replenish. So visualize that big golden sun starting to come down and beginning to envelop you. And allow yourself to merge with this golden sun. So it's filling in your physical body and your aura and all parts in between. And give yourself another nice deep breath. Breathe in and out. Feel the weight of your body on that chair. And now you're in the center of your head looking at your reading screen. And it's nice and clean because you wiped off the last image. So now I want you to visualize the number 1. Number 2. Number 15. Number 8. And wipe them off. Each time I say it, just wipe it off. Number 12. Number 100. And number 200. Now visualize or see a red number 1. A green number 2. a yellow number 3, a purple number 4, an orange number 5, a dark blue number 6, an evergreen number 7, a pink number 8, a black number 9, and a vibrant orange number 10. And go ahead and wipe off that screen to make sure it's nice and clean and shiny again. Now out in front of you on your screen, I want you to visualize a gauge, like one of those gauges that goes, it's like it's a vertical gauge and it goes from 0 to 100. I want you just to visualize a gauge out in front of you, and right now it's at 100. And now visualize that gauge going down to 50. And now down to 20. And now down to 0. And then poof, wipe off that gauge so you have a nice clean screen. Now you're going to be creating another gauge, and this gauge I want you to decide what percentage of amusement did I have this morning when I woke up, and then see that gauge show up on your screen. And always go with your very first input, your very first image that you get. And just notice what you notice. So that's how much amusement you had when you woke up this morning. And then wipe it off. Now create a gauge that shows how much amusement you have right now. And just notice what you notice. And then wipe it off. And now create a gauge that shows how much amusement you'll have tomorrow at 10 a.m. And just notice what you notice. Hey, did the number change? Can you see that gauge? You just made a prediction using your third eye as to what kind of amusement level you'll have tomorrow at 10 a.m. So remember what the number is, and you can always call me and let me know. And then wipe off that gauge. Give yourself a nice deep breath. And blow out. Let your body sink into the chair. Relax your solar plexus, relax your jaw. Feel the weight of your body as it sits on the chair. Smile to yourself, or smile inwardly or outwardly, but please do smile. Have some amusement. Energy is fun to work with. Create a big bubble magnet outside of your space. And allow any energy that said, oh, I didn't see anything, or I can't see anything, or did I really see something? Was that just my imagination? All of the invalidating thoughts that might have been going through your head, they may not have been, but maybe they were. Just allow any of those thoughts to go out into that bubble magnet. And sometimes it's easier just to choose a color, okay? Yeah, let's do this. Choose a color that represents any negative thoughts that you had about how good are you at seeing things clairvoyantly. Choose a color and visualize that color coming out of your third eye in the center of your head and just oozing out and going into that bubble magnet and filling up that bubble magnet with that color. And just let it keep coming out more and more and more. And using your intention, remember I told you intention is very important, Allow any energy from childhood, maybe when you grew up, when you were born, you were all clairvoyant. And then some people's that clairvoyancy just goes blank because culture programming says, the only thing that's real is 3D. So you're still holding on to a lot of that invalidation about your ability to see clairvoyantly, your ability to be psychic. So allow let's do this. Choose a different color that represents invalidation from your childhood about your psychic ability. And let that color start going out into the bubble magnet. And just be amused and amazed at how much is coming out right now. Give yourself a nice deep breath. Breathe in and out. And then send that bubble magnet out to the edge of the atmosphere and explode it. Kaboom! Have some fun watching it explode. You're powerful. You can explode it like a big bomb. And as you sit in the center of your head, looking at your reading screen, I want you to take out a fun magic marker, and on your reading screen, I want you to write, "I am wonderful!" exclamation point. Under that, "I am psychic!" exclamation point. And then draw 2 smiley faces on your reading screen. And remind yourself that you can come back to this place at any time whenever you want to look at something psychically. This is the center of your head, and these are tools that you can use to get information. Use that gauge. It's amazing how well something as simple as a gauge like that can give you an answer. And we're going to create one more big, huge golden sun above your head. And into this golden sun, you're going to call back any of your energy that you released down that grounding cord that Mother Earth or Gaia recycled for you. She's here to help you. Always remember that. So that energy is being recycled by Gaia, and it's coming back to you, and it's going right into that big golden sun above your head. And using your psychic eyeballs, just turn your psychic eyeballs up and look at that golden sun and really, really see it. Some of you might feel it, some of you might see the color, some of you might notice the size, the enormity of it. The density. I like to visualize 1,000 golden sparklers for my golden suns. That's my energy coming back to me. So just visualize that golden sun, and slower this time than the last time, I want you just to start bringing it down towards the top of your head, and then now it's at nose level. So it's surrounding you and it's at nose level. Now it's going down to your chin and your shoulders and your heart, down to your waist, your hips, your knees, ankles, and then it goes below your feet, about 3 feet below your feet. And it's 3 feet behind you. It's in your aura. It's 3 feet on your left side. It's 3 feet on your right side. It's your big golden bubble. And now allow yourself to start absorbing that golden, fresh new life force into all of you, your body, your mind, your etheric bodies, your aura, until you are completely filled up and rejuvenated, full of fresh new life force. And give yourself another nice deep breath and blow out. And then slowly open your eyes. Does anyone notice a difference in the vibe in the room now compared to earlier? I do. So I just want to thank everyone for being here. And I want to validate everyone for helping yourself and also helping the planet through this meditation. These are tools. They may seem really simple, but the simple tools work. I teach these tools in beginner classes and intermediate classes over Zoom. If anyone is interested, just take a look at my website. And I only have 1 minute left, so I'm just going to thank you. And you can always ask me questions at my booth, which is number 515. And I'm doing readings and healings here for the rest of the weekend. Okay, so thank you for being here.